Scripture, but while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him and kissed him. Luke 15 verse 20. Today, we explore one of the most poignant and transformative themes of the Christian faith, forgiveness. Our focal scripture from the parable of the prodigal son not only illustrates God's boundless forgiveness but also serves as a model for how we should forgive others. Let's delve into how embracing forgiveness can lead to true freedom and healing. The nature of divine forgiveness. The story of the prodigal son is a vivid illustration of how forgiveness is an integral part of God's character. The father's reaction to his returning son, running to meet him, embracing him, and celebrating his return, demonstrates God's readiness to forgive us the moment we turn back to him. This unconditional acceptance reveals that God's forgiveness is not based on our merit but on his love and grace. The impact of forgiveness on the forgiver. Forgiveness can be challenging, especially when the hurt is deep. Yet, the act of forgiving is incredibly liberating. Holding on to anger and resentment binds us to the past and to the person who wronged us. By choosing to forgive, we release these bonds and open ourselves up to peace and joy. This doesn't mean denying the hurt but rather processing it and deciding to let go of its hold over us. Forgiveness as a catalyst for healing. Forgiveness also has the power to heal and restore relationships. It rebuilds trust and reestablishes connections that were broken by conflict. This doesn't always mean the relationship will return to what it was before, but it allows for the possibility of something new to grow, free from the toxicity of unresolved conflict. Emulating God's forgiveness. As followers of Christ, we are called to emulate God's forgiveness in our own lives. This means making a conscious decision to forgive those who have hurt us, just as we are forgiven by God. It also involves asking for forgiveness when we are the ones who have caused harm. This mutual exchange of forgiveness is what builds strong, resilient communities founded on grace and compassion. Reflection and action. Take a moment to reflect on any grudges or bitterness you might be holding on to. Consider how these feelings affect your emotions and relationships. Pray for the strength to forgive and for the courage to seek forgiveness if you have wronged others. Think of one actionable step you can take this week to mend a strained relationship through forgiveness. As we reflect on the transformative power of forgiveness, let us strive to practice it daily, not only because it frees others but because it is essential for our own spiritual freedom and well-being. Remember, forgiveness is not just an occasional act, but a permanent attitude.